All right, everybody, Baja window to the south. Today, we're at Plaza Peninsula. This is a fairly new mall here in Tijuana. And right behind me is La Postreria. I'm told this is one of the best places to get pastry in Mexico, definitely in Tijuana. Let's go check it out. This is the part where we try some desserts. So we're gonna try some of these amazing postres here from Jesus Escalera and his crew. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, look at this. Wow. Okay, they tell me this is liquid nitrogen. Liquid nitrogen, that is what we're gonna use to finish this just beautifully aesthetic dessert. Okay, so this first dessert is lychee on top of some nice fresh raspberries here, and there's rose mixed in, and it's a lychee ice cream. And there's a special twist to this dessert because here is liquid nitrogen. And what they're gonna do is one of the awesome people here is gonna dip this little baby rose in the liquid nitrogen. And then I'm told it's edible. Look at this. Whoa. Ah, look at that. So it's a rose crumble after it's dipped in liquid nitrogen. That's beautiful. And see what we've got here. So gotta get a little bit of the ice cream. Rose hips from, again, crumbled from liquid nitrogen. This is a first for me. Get a little bit of the lychee here. Take a bite. Wow. I'd say the dominant flavor, because it's right on top, are the rose hips. And then you get a little bit of that lychee taste. You get the little aftertaste of the raspberry. And what's really neat is the rose is actually crunchy. When did you have a crunchy rose? I never have. Delicious and beautiful. All right, so Chef Jesus Escalera tells me this is a pairing. It's a pairing of a camembert cheesecake, and as you can see, it looks like a wheel of camembert cheese, which is super clever. And that's paired with a cherry wine ice cream atop of pine nuts. How aesthetically pleasing, and I'm sure it's going to be just as good as it looks. Let's dig in. This is one of those desserts that you almost don't want to eat because it's too pretty. So we get a little bit of the camembert, some of the pine nuts, and the cherry wine ice cream. Man, that is so good. I'm a cheese head. I'm a cheese fanatic. I'm addicted to cheese. This is my kind of dessert. You really get that full flavor of the camembert there. But in a really soft dessert cheesecake kind of way. This is as good as any New York cheesecake I've had before, better. Then the pine nuts and this cherry wine ice cream. Excellent. It's one of the best desserts I've had all year. Delicious, very creative. Again, cheese, cake made with camembert cheese. Folks, it doesn't get much better than this. Oh my goodness, will you look at that. That is the singular, most beautiful, most creative presentation I've ever seen when it comes to any kind of postreria dessert. The theme here, the chef tells me, is the forest. There's a taste of eucalyptus, fresh herbs. There's some sort of a marzipan used to make these hongos, the mushrooms. It's pretty much creative genius. I mean, I don't even want to eat it. It's too nice. I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I'm going to eat it. So let's dig in. Let's take a little taste of this this hongo first, the marzipan. Nice. Okay, now we're going to dig in. We've got eucalyptus ice cream. We've got fresh herbs. We've got some blueberries in there. Chef calls this a forest. Wow. The dominant taste is the eucalyptus. I can't say that I've ever had a dessert with eucalyptus in it before, so this is very unique, very unusual, really, really good. Lots of good texture. I'm going in for another bite. Let's get a blueberry in this time. You know, if there's like an Oscar for desserts, this would be a winner. Just beautiful. Wow, very strong flavors. There's nothing subtle about this dessert at all. It's just bursting with flavor. Well, you know what? As dessert is the last thing, all good things must come to an end. I really highly recommend this place, La Postreria. Chef Jesus Escalera, guy's been doing this all his life. He's one of the best in the world. Come here, you won't regret it, you'll love it.